Hello, this is George Moore graphics program, open-ended project that I'm showing off here. My graphics program is loosely based off of the runner guided project. You can see when I run it here, it's going to have the rectangles, it's going to have the mouse user. The idea here is that you're dodging the buildings or the rectangles as they come in, and you're trying to see how long you can last. So if I click here to begin, it's going to run for me. And you can see if I hit one of these, I lose, and I can click to try again. Because this is randomly generated, there are some times where you're going to spawn right in the center of a building. But it's the same deal with games like Minesweeper. It's randomly generated, so you might just lose immediately. However, as you saw there was no way through. This is not actually a bug. This is intentional game design, and there are ways around it. So when I come up to something like this, if I go and pull my cursor outside of the, if I pull my cursor outside of the window and pull it to the, oh my gosh, this is not going to work. If I go like this all the way around, I can pull my cursor to the other side and I can dodge impasses that take up the entire screen. So there is a way around it, and it is intentional. Even if you don't immediately see it as such, I just dodged it there. This is the rectangle class is almost entirely unchanged. Same with shape. All the work for this is done in graphics. For whatever reason, this device doesn't recognize the glut.h file, so it throws an error it highlights every single time I'm using anything here. But as you saw earlier, the program runs, compiles, executes properly. So I'm not sure why it's giving me all these errors, but it works. If you want to slow down the game or speed it up, if you go to glut timer function here, you can change this to a lower value to make it a little bit faster. It has a 5-second delay on the first time you launch it, so you have a chance to kind of gather your thoughts before it starts. But as you can see here, the game is running faster. If I change this to something larger, such as 40, the game's going to run a little bit slower once it goes through its 5-second initialization period. You may notice that there are buildings filling in on the top. A cool little trick here is the sizes of the hanging and standing obstructions are slightly different, so that every time you reach the end of those 20 or so buildings, when it repeats, the top and the bottom are disconnected, and it feels like it's a random. It feels like it's constantly being randomized, even though it's just running through the same couple. That's also why it fills in sometimes from the top. Let's see as it works here. There are buildings popping in here. Part of this is to avoid the user just trying to stay as close, as far back as they can. And the other part is just randomization. So it punishes the user, or it punishes the player for playing too carefully. And it helps feel like there's a constant random change in map. Thanks for listening to this. I hope you have fun playing it. Peace.